cannot use prayer as a means of exchange on earth.
If money cannot buy happiness, should lack of money cause depression?
To show you how money is very important, even the Bible calls money as a defense. You know John the Baptist in the Bible? He was the forerunner of Jesus. His voice was the loudest in the desert. But it was a little girl who had the money that took his head. You need to identify depression as a state of mind. So in the spectrum of emotion, we have different emotions. Joy is an emotion, depression is an emotion, and man is at the center of this spectrum. There are activities that will occur in a man's life that will draw man to any of these emotions in this spectrum. But you need to understand that this money is not what defines a man. Money is a tool. You are going to a war. You don't need just a sword. You need a helmet. So the man can have
money.
The sword, which is the money. But what about the wisdom, which is the helmet? Because even Jesus, when he was on earth, there were times when tax collectors came. He did not use prayer to pay the tax. He used money.
Hello, welcome to What's Up Africa podcast on the Multi Lady TV. Hey, today you see the way I'm finding myself. We have Odogu in the house. We have Odogu in the house. Please, Odogu, help us to find yourself.
That was not how you welcomed me to your studio. What's this lights that you're giving to?
No, you need paparazzi.
Yeah, you're giving to your audience.
Paparazzi. All right. Guess what? I have the bearded chairman in the house. Hey, dude.
Stop this now. Stop it.
Oh, don't go on, Mama.
Anyway, thank you for letting the audience know who I'm not.
All right, I have an amazing guest with me.
Thank you.
Please meet Victor Wanchuku, aka Bearded Chairman.
Hi guys. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time
you're listening to
exactly.
us.
So my name is Victor, like she said, and I'm a very simple person.
Yeah, simple person, but Odogu one. All right, he's an actor, filmmaker, and also an entrepreneur, a podcaster like me too.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for giving me the publicity that I need. Thank you. At least some of your audience will want to subscribe. I'm a shameless promoter.
All right, let me introduce my beautiful self to you once again. It's me, Onome Agbaje, your beautiful host on the What's Up Africa podcast. Today we have an interesting topic. Hey! You know, there's this common misconception that says money cannot buy happiness. But 85% of Africans are depressed because of lack of money. So, if money cannot buy happiness, should lack of money cause depression? It's a big question.
Okay, first of all, I think you should get your facts right. Because 85% it's close, but it should be more than 95%.
Yeah. It's not going to be more than 95%. The truth is, there's poverty ranging most African countries, and as a result, we've heard of lots of depression, depressed cases, people even committing suicide to that extent because there's no money.
Yeah, your topic for today is one topic that many people shy away from: money and mental health. Many persons don't want to talk about money. Many persons don't want to talk about mental health. And these are two phases of life that you can't run away from. These are two keys in life that you need to survive as a man. So there are various factors that have stopped persons from admitting or even knowing that money is one key in life that you cannot do without.
Whoa. Let's take it slowly.
No, it's very true. Money is one of the most important keys of life that for you to live properly as a man or a woman, you need it. For you to be able to fulfill your greatest potentials in life, you need money. For you to even be able to stand and call yourself a man or a woman, you need money. That is why you even discover that, to show you how money is very important. Even the Bible calls money as a defense.
Bible scholars, here we come.
Let me remind you, when Adam messed up and the whole
Adam and Eve
anger,
story
yeah,
and
with
everything.
God and all. You discover what God did. God cost his purchasing power first, which is money. God told him that it cost the soil. I remember this money that we are spending right now, it wasn't used back then.
True.
The crops, agriculture was the money back then. So God knew that Adam would be useless without money. That was why it cost Adam. It cost his source of exchange. Because money is actually your source of exchange, your means of exchange rather. You get, and God cost it because man will be useless without money.
Wow. So before we go into this, we are looking at the biblical part of this thing now.
I'm not even done.
Okay,
Before we even go to your, I believe that many persons have
yes,
sent their contributions regarding this your topic.
Yes.
Still talking about how powerful money is in the system of life. You know John the Baptist in the Bible. Who was he? I think he was the forerunner of Jesus. His voice was the loudest in the desert. But it was a little girl who had money that took his head.
Child.
You know why?
Money can kill a man.
Money is the greatest voice you need on earth, no matter how spiritual you are.
I think that's a take home. Money is
one of the greatest voices that you need on earth, no matter how spiritual you are.
Wow. Hallelujah. All right. In our usual style, we've taken out a survey and we've come up with up to 15 answers from our distinguished audience. I'm going to be reading them out one after the other, and our guests here will be dealing with them just as we've always done on this channel. So, I took out the survey, and here are some answers to the question. Should lack of money cause depression if money cannot buy happiness? So this person says, he said, money can buy happiness, depending on what one's happiness is tied to. For example, if I derive joy in seeing fleets of cars in my compound, I beg, which I go use buyer. Secondly, lack of money is the beginning of evil. This one rang in my head. Lack of money is the beginning of evil because money answers 85% of our needs as a humans. So let's fall back to what you said as money being one of the greatest voices we need, no matter how spiritual we are on earth.
You need to identify depression as a state of mind. Depression is a state of mind. So in the spectrum of emotion, we have different emotion. Joy is an emotion. Depression is an emotion. Sadness is an emotion.
You feel them, so they are emotions.
All these are emotions in the spectrum. And man is at the center of this spectrum. There are activities that will occur in a man's life that will draw man to any of these emotions in this spectrum. Money can make you go to that point of depression. Money can also make you go to that point of joy. Money can also make you go to that point of happiness. So it all depends. For example, like a water. See, I don't know if you have a bottle of water here. Water at a normal state is very free and molecules are moving up and down. But it will get to a point that when you subject that water to heat, it's going to start boiling.
True.
It will get to a point when you subject that same water to extreme cold
temperature,
it's going to be iced.
Yes.
So it all depends on the event that happens. So events take place in a man's life that draws man to various emotions in the spectrum of life. Lack of money can make you cry as a man. Lack of money can make you happy as a man. So first of all, people need to understand what money is. People need to understand what depression is.
No, I'm beginning to see it based on this aspect when you're talking about us trying to clearly define happiness and clearly define depression.
You just have to understand.
And also clearly define that money
is a tool.
And is useful to getting these two elements you're talking about.
Money is just like your legs. You can't get to any destination without your leg. You're going to be stopped in life if you don't have money.
For a long time.
You are going to struggle in life if you don't have money. Why do you think pastors steal?
Let's not go there. because
I'm not talking about fake men of God. I'm talking about genuine men of God.
These are true.
Do you know why? Because you cannot use prayer as a means of exchange on earth. Do you know why? You need money. Money is a means of exchange.
Wow, so this person said, I beg go, money can buy happiness. So because of money, some people can be unnecessarily arrogant and angry.
What's going on there?
No, let's talk briefly about that one. So when you don't have money, do you know it can cause some kind of anger that you never expected?
Like I said, we are in a spectrum of emotion. Anger is there, tears is there, joy is there, sadness is there, happiness is there. Many people know that the reason why they are depressed, the reason why they are not happy. Go to the markets today, people are angry. Enter the streets,
angry.
people are angry. Why are you angry?
Don't hit one man on the road. You will tell your life history.
People are angry. Why? They don't have money. People are angry. Parents are angry. Pastors are angry. Students are angry. Why? There's no money. So you need to understand that, listen, there is something called money, and you need to get that purchasing power.
So this person says, thank you so much for asking this question. My dreams have died because of lack of money. This is so emotional. What do you think about talent dying because there is no money?
Like we talked about money as a purchasing power. Many people's dreams have died because there's no money. Many persons have lost hope because there's no money. Many persons can't push again because there's no. Remember I mentioned earlier that money is actually the vehicle that you need in getting to that destination.
True.
Do you know that there are many persons that are so talented than even me, so talented by many of our superstars, but because there is no light, which is the money, we can't see them.
Lots of talents have gone to the grave.
Lots of talents have gone to the grave because there's no money. Lots of pastors are silent, they are in the dark because there is no money. Do you know what? Nobody will want a poor pastor to lay hands on their head.
That's why you see the poor anointing. Oh my God! No, just imagine some of these are general overseers that they don't have money.
How can the gospel go around the world if there's no money?
Thank you.
Money is a vehicle to the end. Money is a means to an end. So if you want your gospel to go around the world, you want your dreams to be accomplished. That's why we actually need to give kudos to people that are actually the genuine people that are actually giving the stage, giving opportunity to people to actually come out and show what they have. You have to commend them because they might not even know that through them many people will come out of darkness, because many persons have lost hope, lost life. Do you know that many persons have died in Nigeria because they don't have money? Do you know that many people are in the prison today because they don't have money?
Some are in the hospitals.
Some people, they're in the hospital because they don't have money. They're in the prison because they don't have money. Some people even died because they don't have money. So money is actually a key. Money is actually a means. Money is actually a voice.
Let's be sincere about this thing. Yeah, we've been like, money cannot buy this, money can, but you really, really need money.
So the reason why many people are even saying money cannot give you happiness is because they're actually depressed. Money can actually define your mindset.
It can define
unknowingly to you.
Unknowingly
to you, you won't know, because money, the lack of money and the lack of money and also the presence of money can actually define who a man is.
It
can actually define the mindset of a man. So the lack of money will make you to think that you are even wise, whereas you are foolish.
Oh my God. No, I'm based on personal experience, starting up my podcast. Hey, do you know how many years it took me to establish, to start off the WhatsApp Africa podcast? Because I didn't have money. How will I get this studio? How will I do
many
this?
persons,
How will I do that?
Money can be. See, listen. The reason why many persons are not out there is because They don't have the voice. Just like we said, John died because he had no defense. He had the anointing, but he didn't have the defense.
Have
which is money.
anointing, have defense, which is money. Have both of them.
Have both of them.
Hey. Don't have one and leave one.
You
That's
can't-
why I said it is a balance. It's like something that should be balanced. You can't have one and not have the
Exactly.
other.
Balance it. This is you. Wisdom, knowledge, communication skills, money, God, relationship, family. Everything should be balanced. Don't money.
Or
Skills. Have everything.
One thing I've noticed about our society today, where we are actually gliding to, if you don't have money to push your skill, nobody will see you.
What do you see?
People will be like, have the skills. You'll be doing it. Somebody, you will be doing it. You need money to be doing it. Whether you are doing it small, you are doing it big. You need something to be. You need money to be doing it so that they will see you.
You need money to promote your content.
You need money to push yourself.
You need money to start your content. Money answer it all things. That's the end. Money answer it all things.
But at the same time, the love of money is the root of evil.
And the lack of money is the beginning of evil.
Is that's what struck me about somebody's comment. The lack of money is the beginning of evil. Because you start thinking, what can I do?
Many people are evil out there because they don't have money. Evil thoughts are just going.
It's just entering people's head.
How will you just open your eyes and say you want to defraud another person? Or you want to kill another person? Because you are poor. And it has affected your mindset. Poverty can affect your mindset. That is why even when the money comes, the poverty has inflicted their mindset that nothing, even with the money, they are still useless. So you can be poor to the extent that when money comes, you'll still be poor. You'll be poor. Money comes, you still be poor.
I think we should have like a part 2 of this.
That's just the truth. Because you can be poor today, and that is why when you are, for example, even if you don't have money, you have little. Get wisdom, get knowledge, get relationship.
The money we are actually talking about is not
money is despised.
Big wealth or money that can enable you push yourself. No matter how little, it doesn't need to be too much. You need that 2,000 naira to transport to a particular audition.
Just imagine you invited me. Oh, you sent me Victor.
I don't have transport to go.
You like fly? What's going on here?
Okay, so this person says, well, the truth is money can't buy happiness. And money can also buy happiness. It is still the same thing. If only he will be allowed to talk. Don't worry, I'll bring you on for my next podcast to really say that money can buy happiness. At the same time, it cannot buy happiness. So how do we balance the comment from this person?
You need to understand that this money is not what defines a man. Money is a tool. Money is not the man. Money is a means of exchange. That is why there are some persons that are just so useless that the only thing they have is money.
This is the
so that's why
to it.
Yeah, so that's why he said that he cannot still buy happiness.
But he can still
so
buy.
you just need to understand that money is a tool to take you to that destination.
Okay, so this person says lack of money shouldn't cause depression, but it is what it is.
Lack of money, come again?
He said lack of money shouldn't cause depression, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. There's an underlining tune here.
Remember I said that, for example, John was the loudest. Even the Bible recorded that when John was in the stomach of his mom, he was already having communication with Jesus. To show you how powerful he was. I want to define what that guy means by
it is what it is.
No matter how powerful he was, his voice was not powerful when he stood before the girl that requested for his head.
Hi.
So, as far you're on this physical realm, where we are dealing, where we are negotiating, where we are buying and selling, You need money.
So this person says, what about those who have abundance of money but are still depressed? Good question.
What about those who have abundance of money but
But
are
are
still
still depressed.
depressed?
This one now is not that you don't have money.
So, like I said, it depends on the activities that is going on in the man's life that draws the man to any part of the spectrum. So, you just need to understand that money is a tool, wisdom is a tool, knowledge is a tool.
They are all tools.
They are all tools. So, for a man to be complete, you need to guard yourself with the armors, because you are in this world to fight. You are in this world to contend with various challenges. So you need to guard yourself. For example, you are going to a war. You don't need just a sword. You need a helmet. You need your shoes. You need your belt. So the man can have
money.
the sword, which is in money. But what about the wisdom, which is the helmet? You don't just need money as a soldier in life, because this life is a battlefield. You don't just need money. You need wisdom. You need direction. You need knowledge. You need to even know where you are going to. You need to even know what battle you need to fight. So just imagine you need. That is why many of them are just like madmen with swords, and they are just walking in the street aimlessly, but they have money, which is a sword.
Okay, let's look at this answer. I said, truly, looking at a person's present situation amounts to nothing but fear, anxiety, and depression. But when you believe in God's ability to see through current situations, you will see beyond the situation of not having money. So, do you think this God factor? I'm not saying God is not good, no, but this God factor people are putting forward to be like, if you believe in God, even though you don't have money, you still be happy. Do you think is helping our society as it relates to money causing depression?
I think what is driving people to the state of depression or to any negative state in the spectrum is half-baked knowledge.
Half-baked knowledge.
So it's either their leaders are hiding the complete package to them, because you actually need God,
You do.
but you don't just need God.
Okay, here's the twist. You actually need God, but you don't just need God.
So what I mean is, you actually need God, but you also need to get the knowledge from your books.
You know, the Bible tells us that our people perish for lack of knowledge.
You get? So you actually need God. God factor is there. But majority of these depressed people, they go to church.
There you go. And they are still depressed because there's no money.
And that is why some pastors will tell you. That's why I love the pastors that are coming up and they are saying, listen, I'm not just going to teach my sheeps the fear of God, the Bible. I'm going to teach them how to make money. I'm going to teach them how to catch fish. Because even Jesus, when he was on earth, there were times when tax collectors came and he had to go to the river and he brought out money from the mouth of the fish. He did not use prayer to pay the tax. He used the money to pay the tax.
Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Exactly.
Hey!
So you need to understand that half-baked knowledge is what's causing the God factor not to work in your life.
Alongside with the God factor, please inquire for knowledge.
Exactly.
So, this person said, I feel that we should learn to not let joy and happiness be dependent on money. However, the lack thereof can lead to unhappiness and depression.
Yeah, like I said, activities in the spectrum will draw you to any part of any emotions in the spectrum.
But we shouldn't allow the money aspect of it now make us choose between depression and happiness. How possible will it be for you not to be able to use money to decide if you're going to be happy or if you're going to be sad?
In as much as money answers all things, you also need to understand that when you just put salt, you can't use only salt to cook soup.
You can't.
can't use salt to cook soup. You need
You
meat.
need meat,
You
you
need
need fish. Is it only
vegetables.
salt you want to put inside water?
So just imagine your life. That's why some people's life are just so salty and useless. It will get to a point whereby food is too salty, it becomes
It
useless.
becomes really useless.
That is what money has done to a whole lot of people. So before I entered inside the studio, I needed a key, which is the money. But I don't need a key to sit down. I need a chair.
And money can also buy the chair. So I think this thing is more like a balanced situation. You need to be able to know you, first of all, what you want, the direction you're going to in life. But there is something you need to actually achieve it, which is money, a purchasing power, a tool that will help you control the spectrum according to your language. It has been a beautiful moment with you on this podcast.
Thank you
I must say, I've
very
learned quite a lot. Just looking at the biblical references you've given, we're talking about Adam and Eve, we're talking about John the Baptist. I've never actually looked at it from that direction. Like, how which Odogu get money that time?
I wish he has money. I wish he has connects. I wish he had the wealth of Solomon. Just imagine.
That princess would have asked that he marries her rather than the head.
You just need to understand that money is one of the most powerful voices you need on earth as a man. If not, you're going to be useless.
Wow. It has been so educational on this podcast. Should lack of money rather cause depression? I believe we've been able to answer these questions with the various points our guest has given and the various answers we've gotten from our distinguished audience through the survey. So, till next time on WhatsApp Africa podcast, keep watching us. My name remains Onome Agbaje, and thank you so much to our amazing guests.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to the little I have. And thank you
didn't have little, you have plenty. Oh, double one.
Thank you for also calling who I'm not. Okay,
all right, thank you so much, Victor Wanjiku. Thank you to the bearded chairman. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share with your loved ones. Till next time. Bye-bye.